Well, hello there, Aquarius. Welcome to Pirate Readings. I'm Lady J, and I'm here to talk to you about the third week of October, which is the 13th through the 19th. I have the 12 cards in front of me. We're doing a brand new style reading all month long, where I'm taking the astrological chart and the 12 houses of the astrological chart and applying tarot cards to each house with where you are, what's blocking, what your solution is. And I really hope that you like it. If it's too much for you, please comment below. If it's just great and awesome and you love the detail, comment below. Let me know how it reads for you, and it'll help me know if I'm on the right track. I'm open to changing if it doesn't work at all. All right? So do leave me information. It helps me know as we communicate with one another, and I will always respond. All right? Thank you so much for all your likes, shares, and subscribes. It really helps the channel grow, and as you can tell, I can use all the help I can get. Thank you so much for all of that. Let's get into the reading, all right? So here we are. These are the 12 cards for this week of the 13th through the 19th. And this deck here is the new Mythic Tarot. I'm going to go ahead and lay these out so that you can see what they are. And we're going to add in 2 rows. This row is, of course, what's blocking you. And the third row will be our solutions for this particular week in these particular areas. The messages from my better angels for all of you and for all 12 signs at the same time, interestingly enough, is that we're embracing the changes. We are being flexible. We are stepping up to the plate. We are creating family or embracing the family that we have. We are writing things down. We are getting organized. We are indeed being careful with our money, taking care of what money we have and handling that stuff. So yeah, there's a lot of things that we're all doing, and it is really, oh yeah, there was something about staying super duper flexible. All right, so just throwing it out there. The universe is telling me what to do here. I don't get to choose. That's how I ended up doing this reading, is because the universe said it was time for a change. So here we are. Let's check it out. This is the area all about you and what's going on inside your head, what's going on, what's the vibe, what is going on inside behind the scenes, all right? We have the 6 of Swords showing that you right now, Aquarius, would like to use your power to help other people. That's awesome. We love that. That is going to be great news. This is an opportunity for you to push forward. Not all of you will be able to do that, but it's definitely on your mind, all right? And we have the 4 of Cups. The 4 of Cups is showing me that the area where you're blocked is that whole, you know, the foundation of your heart situation where things, according to last week, foundation of your heart got shook pretty hard, okay? So foundation of your heart isn't doing really well, but you know the best way to get out of that situation is to take care of other people. So you are trying very hard to get out of yourself so that you don't have to face the truth of what's going on with the foundation of your heart, all right? And this is the 9 of Pentacles showing me that you have enough money to take care of yourself and you're doing okay. So it isn't a financial struggle for you right now, it's just emotional. So that's interesting. Keep that in mind. All right. And now let's talk about your money department. All right. We had the 8 of Swords, feeling stuck in your power. Maybe you had all these other plans. You need to look at it from just a different perspective, and you'll be able to readdress the situation and claim your power. Okay. Nice. 6 of Cups is showing me where you're blocked in the money department. Is that when you want to share your feelings and stuff, that usually slows the money down, okay? So this isn't an emotional decision you're trying to make over here. This is all about money. So make business decisions in a business-like way. Don't bring your emotions to the table. Take those somewhere else, all right? The Ace of Cups, interestingly enough, I tell you to take your feelings somewhere else, and they say, wait, there's the gift of love in this situation. So there is potentially somebody who, if you don't share your sad feelings or your upset feelings with somebody, that maybe they will respond better to you individually and be more flirtatious with you. This could be new love, right? A flirtation, something going on very nice in that department. The ability to see and hear, you may not be able to see and hear them if you're too busy telling about your sad stuff, right? So you don't want to share your sad stuff because you might miss receiving some free love there. So nice, okay? This is good stuff. Pay attention. Whoever you're working with your money might become a new dating option. So that's what we're saying here as plainly as possible, all right? Now then, let's talk about communication. We have information about things you need to learn. The Page of Wands is here saying, oh, you have more to learn in this department, or you have more to learn, period. So keep that in mind. It's a very Aries card, so very fun. It's got the whole ram here that the kid's riding around on, carrying his flame. Fabulous. Be aware that, interesting, so this is things you need to learn that are educational, right? Maybe about your business or about what you're doing. But this Page of Cups is showing me what will block you is information about things that you care about. So you're going to get, some of you will be getting information about past relationships or other things that spark your emotions, and that's going to block you from hearing anything else you need to learn. All right. However, this information about the Page of Wands, about new information about what you need to do or where you need to go or what you need to learn, is going to be Nine of Cups. Your wish is being fulfilled. Hello. I feel like maybe you're going to go to school instead of what you were doing. So you're like, okay, cool. I'm going to go to school. Bye. My finances are okay. I'm going to school. Perfect. I'm going to go to school. And when I go to school, my wishes are being fulfilled there. Nice. And I'm not worried about my emotional self right there. All right. Talking about your family department, we have the Sun. Ah, yes. And in the Sun, we discovered that there's an opportunity for you to be around your family if you remain new and fresh and curious. They like you to be new, fresh, and curious. They're wanting you to stay open to whatever they're putting out there, because maybe they got new ideas and new information, and maybe we're coming out of a cold spell within the family, and you want to approach this with kid gloves, you know. Maybe you had an interaction with somebody that was less than stellar, and so everything's a little crispy, a little frigid, right? And so to fight the frigid feeling, we're in a position where we need to approach this wide open, curious, free of judgment. That'll be smart. What will block you? The Seven of Wands, standing up for your ideas, using convincing arguments. Yes, we are not getting into arguments here. We don't want to have any altercation at all. We just walk in and go, oh, what's going on? Oh, okay, cool. You don't get to argue about what's happening. Things will come back into balance, okay? Things will come back into balance. Justice will be served on its own without you having to fight about it, okay? You're just going to stand around and look at people and see what's going on. You're a curious girl looking inside somebody else's window into the family, so you're not there to judge or cause issues or have any statement about anything. You're just listening and watching and going, okay, cool, all right, whatever. And sure enough, we're going to move on to the area of your passions. This will turn out to be very good for you. You're really just there as a physical peeping Tom in that moment, and you're not going to have any opinions, and everything will just slide into place, because the more questions you ask, be careful which questions you ask too, because it could bring up things that are going to start arguments, and we don't want to start arguments. We want to get to that place where everyone's just having conversation, right? Oh, what do you know about that? Oh, and what do you know about that? Interesting, cool. And you know, you don't have to make anything weird happen. They'll figure it out on their own. They'll find out they don't know what they need to know, and that's fine. You don't have to poke it any more than that. Move on to another subject. As soon as they realize, you see them dawning onto a fact that, oh, okay, what about pickles? Okay, bring up something completely different out of left field. so that you're moving the conversation along without having to, you know, and how are you going to pay for school, and how are you going to do that? Oh, okay, well, what about your bike? So you don't have to buy a car, maybe what about a bike? Okay, or bus, or, you know, you don't need to fix the problems while you're there either. All right, so now we're going to talk about your passions, all right? We discovered in your passion department that somebody has to pull away from what's going on here, and so you're going to lose your workout buddy, you're going to lose your kayak buddy, you're going to lose your person that you hang out and play darts with. So somebody's moving on from doing this. I don't think it's forever. I think it's just for right now, because they have some really happy stuff going on, or maybe they broke an ankle or something like that. So you got to take a deep breath and go, okay, well, that's unfortunate. And interestingly, sitting at home alone is going to break this. It's not going to be the answer, okay? We don't want you to pull back. We don't want you to be antisocial as a matter of, okay, if my friend can't join me for this, I don't want to do it at all. And that's not the story. You're just going to say, okay, well, cool. If my friend doesn't want to play darts with me, I'll just go to the bar and play darts. Okay. Or I'll just go over to my other friend's house, right? There will be, you will want to fight for your ideas. So, number one, you want to clarify why this person is walking away. And then you're going to go, okay, well, what's my answer? Where am I going to go instead? Who else do I know who likes doing this? And then you're going to reach out. You're going to fight for it. You're going to say, hey, so-and-so. Not with the person who needs to go, but you know, you're going to find someone new, all right? And I think that you'll find somebody who wants to go with you to the bar, even if they don't want to do what you want to do. You'll play darts, and then you'll find somebody there. Great. Perfect. So now then, let's talk about work. We have the Queen of Pentacles. This is somebody who is going to be worried about the finances, trying to keep things on budget. If she's in your grill, she's definitely wanting to make sure that you're taking care of making things cheaper. There is information coming to you about ways to make more money. Interestingly, she might have ways of increasing your income. Maybe you've already made things cheaper for her and she likes the way you do things, so she's like, wait, I know you and I want to, of course, this is going to block you, right? Here we go. Yeah, so she's here. She's this financial person. She's taking care of the money situations at work. And she likes a bargain, of course. But this is you finding new information about ways to make more money, and it's blocking you from moving forward, okay? No, it's not. Okay, sometimes these cards do this weird thing and they go, no, here it is. All these things are happening in 1 week and there's no block, okay? And that's the story. So she's got information about saving money and information. You're going to find out more information about making more money. And then the Magician is here showing me that you have all the tools to make things happen. This is it. Sometimes there is no block. And right now, there is no block. My guides are saying there is no block. Don't read there or block there. So we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, and the Magician. You've got all the tools at your disposal to make anything you need to happen right there. She is saying, hey, I want to save more money, but I want to offer this thing. Oh, but I know that you already have something kind of like it, and it's already kind of pre-built, so we don't even have to, like, do the thing. We don't have to pay for the thing to be created. So why don't we hire you to do that? And then you're like, I got that tool. I got that situation. Yes, write me a check, and I will happily bring that over. Pre-made and easy peasy. Thanks very much. So this is working perfectly for you. Now let's go ahead and read it again, thinking about your health, okay? So we have the Queen of Pentacles showing up. She is going to be somebody who's going to help you afford what you need to do for your health, maybe some new gear that you need to take care of your health, and she's going to help you get that at a bargain price, okay? The Page of Pentacles, new information is coming to you about the cost of some other health care, all right? It is going to block you some more. in a new way. But then, or at least it will try to block you. But you have all the tools at your disposal, and you're like, no, no, wait, I can make my own gym. Get out of my way, okay? And that's the key. So you're going to go ahead and take the bull by the horns and make this happen for yourself, okay? Well done. Like that very much. Let's go ahead and talk about marriage and relationships, all right? We have the Lover's card. So for some of you, things are going very nicely in your relationship. For some of you, this is going to be a brand new relationship showing up. Very good. I like to see you stepping out and getting more involved. And for those of you who just got out of a relationship, this is possibly you, in fact, having a new friend who's not in a relationship either, but that you're like having a mind meld of your own so that you're feeling like there's camaraderie in the moment, okay? So there's camaraderie, and then there's the Ten of Cups is blocking you in this department. So family engagements and other things and events will slow you down in the feeling of closeness in your relationship. So family, you know what I mean? And I mean the family, being that, you know what, not all family gets along with our spouses, so we have to sometimes keep them separated. It is the better option, and it will help create a more solid relationship. If you don't force anybody to go see and hang out with family right now, that's the better answer. I feel like it's too soon in the new relationship. It's too late in the old relationships, and in the non-relationships, you don't need to worry about hanging out with family. You're platonic friends at the moment, and that's okay. But yeah, everything is getting more solid and more squared away and more comfortable between whoever's getting together here, the new relationships and the new friendships, right? We're in the getting to know you phase. Let's talk about what we're releasing and letting go of. All right, we're talking about the death and release department. We have the Three of Cups. We talk about the party, right? So we're having a party of some sort. There's a gathering of some sort. But it doesn't, yeah, no, it's not about you. Interesting. This is, yeah, in some ways the party is over. For some of you, you're just feeling the feelings about how the party is over. Some of you are really very much so not in the area of new relationships. This is that whole, I just left something behind and it's no longer working, and so there's changes happening and it doesn't feel the same anymore, okay? So as you're walking through this particular week, you have a gathering of people, but it feels different and it feels awkward, and you're needing to step through. You're needing to step into what that is, right? You can mourn the loss of the person who's not there, but what will block you is trying to rally the troops. Come on, guys, let's do this. Everybody's feeling the loss, so everybody's not feeling like they want to get pushed into having a party, right? So the party is sort of, you need to release the need to have the party this week, all right? Let that be okay, or the Chariot is here as a solution to maybe have the party somewhere else, right? Take your party and move it somewhere else. This is a Chariot. Go do something else. Either don't be available for what the usual party is, or get on down the road and meet up somewhere else, all right? That will be a change enough that it helps make everything less awkward, right? As we're all mourning the loss of something, or some part of the party is not the same as it was, all right? So here we go. Travel and movement. What is going on with you, Aquarius? Two of Swords. Feeling nervous about travel and movement. The things are traveling and moving and changing. This is change, of course. Two of Swords, when you're nervous about change, of course, that's perfectly normal and natural. It's okay to feel that. But it's also important for you to appreciate the fact that it's changing for the better, right? Changes are always happening, generally for the better. Two of Cups is here. Yeah, relationships are blocking in this situation. The relationships will block this movement. So whether it's your relationship or uh, other people's relationships, um, dwelling on the relationship that may or may not have worked is going to block this movement. So let's not be afraid about it. Let's be aware that with all the things that are happening, we need to stay in this moment, all right? And then just allow for the big changes. There's going to be a big win for somebody in the mix, okay? So if you can just allow for this change, there will be a big win, all right? There will be a large win if you let this travel and movement take place, all right? It's not really always about us, and that's okay. But the fact that we're affected by other things so deeply is a testament to the fact of the closeness of the relationships, right? Cool, 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 cool. All right, so now then, we're going to talk about that thing, the ambition in your life, the thing that's getting you up in the morning. What's your cup of coffee? Self-sabotage this week. That's pretty deep for you, all right, Aquarius? This means that there's some part of you that's like, I hid a pie in the corner of the cupboard, and I'm going to go eat that pie right away, stat. Some of you have got that kind of thing going on. Others have got the, I'm going to go run 10 miles today because I overate last week, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fix it by running 10 miles, even though I haven't run even a half mile in the last year. So this is going to be a self-sabotage. This is going to be something that you're reacting. You're reacting to something, and very negatively. I feel like maybe you're doing all the right things here. Yay, yay, yay. We're behaving properly. But then when it comes to what you want to do personally, you're about to go blow some shit up because your heart and your mind are not figuring out how to process any of it. It's like something rather large, and as much as you want to process the information healthy and smart and sane, you've done it for days and days, right? And now you're right here. You're going, you know what? I've got the big F-its, man. I'm like ready to just F it up, all right? So what will block you from doing that? This is the Queen of Swords. This is somebody who's got an idea about how things should go. Wait. You can't run that way. The roads are blocked. You can't go that way. So they have a very strict idea about how things should go. They're going to show up and go, oh, no, we're not doing 10 miles of paddling today. We're not doing that. No, I don't think so. So serendipitously, this person is going to show up with a specific idea about how things should go. Oh, I only have half an hour, and you can't do that on your own. So we're not doing that. She's going to block you from blowing your life up. How serendipitous. And then, of course, when she's done with you, she'll hand you off to the King of Swords. And the King of Swords is totally your solution. He is going to be somebody who's going, wait. All right, I see you. I see what you're feeling, and I see what you're thinking. Stop it. He sees right through you. He sees everything that's going on in your head. He knows you too well. And that's not in a bad way. This is a completely serendipitous and fantastical situation. This person is going to grab hold of you and stop you from blowing your shit up, okay? So I love this. I love this person for you. He's timely. And yeah, he can be very strict and a little bit bossy sometimes. But the truth is, he's exactly what you need in this moment, all right? So let him do that. Let him do his thing. Let him stop you from blowing your shit up, all right? Let's talk about your friends. We were talking about your friend who is the King of Wands. This is somebody who's pretty down to earth, easygoing, and is generally got some pretty cool things going on. He is here. We were talking about what was going to possibly be going on here. Now the Ace of Swords is going to block you. The Ace of Swords is showing that you're being given new responsibility. Maybe this person wants to give you some more responsibility, and you're like, really? I don't know if I can handle any more responsibility, man. So you might have to create a boundary with him and say, look, I don't think I can take on more responsibility for your stuff. Very nice of you to think of me for all this responsibility, but I don't think I want to. But then there will be an offer of money. The Two of Pentacles will show up and he'll say, wait, I can pay. I can pay for you to help me. I can pay for you to do this. And you'll rethink it. You might rethink this whole situation, and it may not be such a block after all, okay? So until he brings up money, you are welcome to make a boundary, all right? Because, yeah, there's a lot of responsibility put in any one person's hands, and that's a lot. So let's talk about the unknown department, right? The thing that we don't really know what's going on, but it has a lot. Every card that ends up here has to do with many of these areas. So let's talk now about the Eight of Wands. Oh yeah, lots of fast-paced movement, right? We're talking about over here, we're talking about over here. Your relationships, movement, or release. We're definitely having something going on over here that's going to be pretty quick in the travel department and your friends department. Now over here, we might have some TLC and love going on in the communication and money departments. Very interesting. And yes, we were very excited to see what was going on over here at work. And this whole work thing is definitely going to happen very quickly. So enjoy the speed of things happening. It's good for you. I think it will be good for everybody. Now we have the Knight of Swords, fighting for your power in a situation. Definitely with your friend, making sure that you don't get taken advantage of. Yeah, don't do that over here. Don't fight for your power there. We're fighting for your power here to not have to hang out with family. We're definitely fighting for your power at work, with your money, and in your communications to make sure everything is right. And now here we're going to fight to stay normal. Fight to not create trouble with family. Okay, so this is very interesting. I'm just going to put that down there, right there. It's helped out in several areas. I like that. And now we have the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups is all about that emotionally based lady who's going to be sharing her feelings in situations, and when your feelings come up, and how you can use them to help you in certain situations. We were talking about maybe not sharing your feelings in the money department, and then it turned into a love situation. We have communication turns into something really good, but you aren't sharing your ideas and feelings. But the Queen of Cups is here, really being part of a solution here, right? So I feel like she's very much part of the Pentacle situation over here in the work department. She's going to help out there and over here. Very nice in your relationship and in your release department. So you have help. Yeah, you have some help, and I like that very much for you. Good job. All right. Ta-da! That's your week. All right. So yes, Aquarius, this is your week of the 13th through the 19th of October. I really hope that you like this reading. Do like and subscribe and comment below. Let me know how this works for you. Any comment will help, good, bad, or indifferent. I just need to hear from you. This is the first time I'm doing these, and I need to know if you like it or hate it. So I could change my mind next month, all right? But I won't know if you don't tell me, all right? So thank you so much for all of your time, and I will talk to you next week about the 20th through the 26th. See you then.